Hello, friends. Samuel Graham doing TCGs, continuing my series, my special series that is coming from the cool content creation creator kit that I got from Future Lore Studios. I have already kind of done my big introductory open the box. Um, got a box of Ravaged Lands, a whole bunch of Bountiful Harvest. Um, this playmat here that I'm using as my background, and some posters, and just a cool kit. I'm loving every minute of it so far. Decided I'd kind of split it up a little bit and save the last of the Bountiful Harvest um, for the next video to kind of wrap up my special kit series. But Ravaged Lands here. We're going to go ahead and open this booster box. I'm I'm pretty excited about all this stuff. It was the coolest thing opening it. Joke to at least one person, talking about how they had participated in another opening where somebody got really emotional, and I think I was close, to be completely honest, on uh, the video, especially reading the card and kind of just seeing what they had to say. So, the last time I did a Ravaged Lands box opening, I had noticed that the booster art looked kind of out of whack based on the box itself. Looking at these, and I've opened a couple Ravaged Lands boosters from the dual decks since then as well, but these do not appear to have the same printing uh, kind of funkiness that other box had. So I'm thinking it must have just have been either been just kind of a one-off mishap or something they caught and fixed going forward. So that's where we're at. We have 24 packs. That's right. I had to double check. I couldn't remember. 24 packs, 10 cards per pack, and I opened this one badly to start off. So let's try that again and see what we got. I'm actually going to scoot these out of the way so I can leave cards at the bottom. Oh, this one's cool. Angel of Principle, Daniela. Neat. Angel, I think, is what I'm going to try first. I know some people haven't loved it, but Wrath of the Doom Drake. That looks pretty cool for our rare. And then every time I say that, I see the art on these too, and I'm like, maybe. Still, I think Angel jumped out at me first. At some point, I'll probably try Titan. At some point, I will probably try Hero. And I might also try the, this one's just not working for me. Mythical Beasts are kind of the ones I'm thinking the most toward at the moment. Like, I just love there's a ton of blue in the heroes, but then the angels, see, the angels. But this one is the mythical beast, and I think that looks awesome too. Like, for me, a lot of it, what I want to play is based on the card art for the faction. So we've got an Ethereal Gates of the Unbound for our rare. That's kind of cool. But like, I just love the blues on the hero too. Yeah, Orc is kind of appealing to me as well. That might be kind of next up on that list. I've got to build one deck and play first of all, and then of course this is the bounty that can go in any deck. Dwarves aren't terrible. Honestly, the only one I don't particularly care to take a crack at is demons. Just not my thing. Born of Blastforge Fire is our rare. And Undead isn't far off from that either. If I had to guess, I won't try and play either of those. We've got an orc rare, Gartok the Hero Hunter. Gartork, sorry. Uh, I'd say he successfully hunted that particular hero. But yeah, some of the cards, and I say this with even like in Flesh and Blood, one of the decks I built was Ranger that has some pretty bloody art too. So I don't know. Maybe we got a Advance of the Fallen Armies. Maybe I'm being inconsistent in my outlook on that, because a lot of the stuff, part of it is I just don't like crazy gory stuff, which really this game doesn't have a ton that I think is just like completely ridiculous. Oh, how's about that? We have our first, and I always have to double check this. I haven't gotten used to the name of like the super rare Renown. I thought that was right, but we'll come back to you. We'll finish through these. So Renown is sort of like a super rare, and I love the way they look. So it's a fortified, and it's as a Renown with the 4 stars. That mean you could have 2 of it in your deck. There are like exceptions to that, where if it's something like a Guardian or a Veil or a what's the Synergy, that are only 1 per. But this is a very pretty one, Peninsula of Power. That's a good looking card. And I like lighthouses, so that's kind of cool too. Like IRL, to be nerdy for in real life, I like lighthouses. Light Sprite, okay. We've got a Plateau of the Prevailing Winds. All players target 2 cards on their respective sides of the field. Return all targeted cards back to the bottom of the... That's kind of fun. I think I was talking about like the art, the gore factor or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe I'm inconsistent. I guess it kind of depends. We'll see. Maybe I am slightly full of it. That is always a Ooh, I like that. Omael Seraphim Divine Light. Yeah, I like that. Ooh. And Jabril Gifter of the Seraphim. Angels, man. They're clenching it with every... That looks awesome. Primordial Prophet of Light, Phoebe. When this warrior enters play, the controlling player targets 1 unified or fortified in their discard pile and adds that target card to their hand. When this character enters play, the controlling player looks at the top 2 cards, then add 1 to... That's a good looking card. Lower Principalities token. So as a warrior, so that's actually like a card that comes in to fight for, attack for, and protect for your warlord. Fortified is you put it in play on your turn, but it doesn't actually activate until like reacting to something on your opponent's turn. Unified is sort of like usually like an attack buff, that kind of thing, is used on your turn. So that's like this right here. The face-up card cannot be destroyed by fortifieds. Once per turn, you gain 1 Orc Bane unified from your discard pile and eradicate it. If you do, I said gain. I think it should have been can. Target 1. if you do activate the effect. That's kind of cool. Just going right along here. Seraphim Punishment, that's cool. There is a warrior for the undead. Grimace, the Grim Princess. Grimace? Is that how I would actually pronounce that in this situation? Perhaps, perhaps not. I'm trying to pay attention to if I get like a one of the other card types, a Guardian or something like that pulled to point it out. There's a rare, another fortified. Glinting Lance of Xeon. This card can be equipped to a hero warrior on your side of the field with the attack of 4 or less. It gives +4 attack. You can only control one face up glinting. Okay, so it's basically a 1 of on the table at any given time, but it gives a big boost to a warrior with attack of 4 or less. So this actually would equip in reaction to something your opponent did and make your dude way stronger. That's pretty cool. And the art's great. See, that's the other thing about this game. I could just open this all day long and just look at how gorgeous everything is. It's just a very, very good looking, well produced, lovingly crafted product. There is a Drain the Magic Quarry. It's a eradicate all unified cards in a player's discard. That's kind of fun. So just be like, yep, you're not getting any of that back. So we're about halfway through the box. So this is still that same kind of common through rare. I forgot to notice. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, y'all. Backwards card. If you come to a backwards card, that is an Exalted, the top level of rarity. What I was just about to go through was common through rare, 1 to 3 stars, 3 of in a deck, basically. With the exception of, like I said, there are those cards that you only have 1 of in each deck. Warlord's Energy, Veil / Realm, and Guardian. With the Renown, the 4 stars, you can have 2 unless it's something like that. And the Exalted are so powerful, so big, so good, you only get 1. Okay, I'm actually going to set this over here for a second. We're going to token. We're going to fortified. We're going to fortified. Commons. I'm going to sleeve this first. Whew. That is pretty. An Exalted, Land of the Goliaths for the Titans. When it's first activated, you must pay Bloodborne 15, so that's basically pay against your life total. Eradicate all warriors on the field with original attack of 3 or less that are face up. Once per turn, you can pay Bloodborne 15 and target up to 3 warriors on the field with 3 or less. Eradicate. Ooh. So it's expensive. Like, you're giving up a lot of life to do it, but man, you can just, like, if somebody has boosted 3 of their guys, like now they're, I don't know exactly how reasonable this number is, but like they were 3 at first. Now they're 10. Bye-bye. Ooh. But so it's kind of the same concept as with the Renown. You've got the stars that have the kind of indentation. The swoosh is a different color. Silver for the Renown, gold for the Exalted, but kind of has a little indentation for that and the stars. That's a pretty sweet hit. That is a sweet hit indeed, and a gorgeous card to boot. Merovin's Ancient Text. I mean, halfway, like, I'm just like, oh, well, I'm done. I want to check this out now. Got that one really cool card, and I'm just like, oh, is there anything else? I don't know about all that. So the art on my playmat is the same person as the card back. There's our rare is Uthral blesses the Orc Bane Chosen. That's a unified for the orcs. So yeah, this is a really good box. A Renown and an Exalted. That is pretty on fire. There's another rare Rebirth in Phoenix Flames. Still got about a little over a quarter of the box left. That's a cool one too. What Primordial Child of Justice, Themis. Great art. That is the Grand Alehouse. I like a good alehouse. That's not bad. We can live with that. Let's see. So that's 7, including the one in my hand. Yet to open. Ooh, how about that? Another Renown. And so this one was, like, I was looking for the other card types. This is a Synergy. So it kind of is on your side of the board. The playmat is actually pretty big. I can't remember. Okay, so it would actually go right here, but you can't use it until the veil has opened. Much like the Guardian. Search your deck for up to 3 Dragon Mythical Beast Warriors. Eradicate the search cards. Okay, this just made Mythical Beast jump up in my to play thing. That's a good point. I forgot that they're dragons. Target X cards, where X is the amount of dragons you eradicated by this effect. Destroy all targeted cards. Huh. Alrighty. Yeah, this is a good box. We like this one a lot. The one thing I wish I'd pulled, the Angel Guardian Renown is probably the biggest card I'm after right now. Forever Unstoppable is our rare. So that's going to be the one thing that I consider myself heavily on the lookout for, is the Angel Guardian. Got Grim Grimoire, Chapter 1 for our rare. Harriet, Harpist of Healing Harmony and Alliteration. Huh, cool. actually. When this warrior enters play, the controlling player can choose to reduce the damage counter of their warlord. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. So basically a heal when it comes into play. That's neat. It makes sense to me that there's something like that there. I just hadn't noted it yet. And we've got Divine Denial of the Seraphim Angel card. First activated, you can bestow one holy counter to all other face-up Seraphim Angel cards. Once per turn, you remove 6 holy counters from your side of the field and target one face-up unified on the field. Negate activation or effect and destroy targeted card. Yep, that's awesome. Oh, replenishing falls up it. You can only activate this if you still have your veil face up. That's interesting. So I guess this would be something that you would play, like you would try do a bunch of Bloodborne real fast early game before you have gotten to turn the veil and heal up a decent chunk of what you had already done. Choose one. Target one angel warrior on your side of the field. Bestow 2 holy counters onto it. Target one warrior on your opponent's side of the field with the original attack 2 or less. Destroy it. If your opponent has demon warlord, you can choose both. Yep. Like that. Clipping the wings. Lost Messiah card. Angel warrior you control. Eradicate targeted warrior face up. Eradicate the top 4 cards from your deck face up. Target up to 2 Lost Messiah cards in Eradication Zone. Put them in your hand. Interesting. Maybe not exactly my style, but intriguing nonetheless. Lots Crystallized Salt, Bloodborne 12. Yeah, so like this is the kind of thing if you play it early, which I don't know how viable that is, but that if you played that early, you could use that other card to do a real big heal boost for most of the Bloodborne you paid. Anti-magic resistance force. We can only play this card if Guardian is Mystic Druid, Leader of the Hood. Negate the activation of a target player's unified and destroy it. Target player cannot activate any other I mean, you're using Bloodborne 10 and Consume 10, so it's got a pretty steep cost, but that's pretty potent nonetheless. Though, again, only for one specific Guardian, so that would be an important piece of synergy. This is my last pack of this box. Eos, Primordial Child of Arion. Land of the Blessed. Your opponent cannot play cards or activate effects with Bloodborne this turn. Draw a card. Cool. And our last rare, Glare of the Mystic Fire Beings, is, excuse me, hiccup. Lower principalities again. I've seen that. So not bad at all. Goodness. We got the Land of Goliaths Exalted, so that's for the Titans. That's pretty potent. We got a Pandacia, the Lost Island, for mythical beasts, specifically dragons, and the Peninsula of Power, Once per turn when opponent's warrior attacks. That's right, that's that one. That's a pretty awesome box right there. 1 Exalted and 2 Renown. That is pretty epic, along with our typical assortment of the remainder of the packs each having a rare. Y'all, I'm just having an absolute blast with this kit. From opening it to opening the individual packs. Still working on figuring out exactly where my posters are going to go, that kind of thing. Really excited about this whole thing. Obviously got the playmat, which is slightly larger than my camera can account for at the moment, but we'll see what we can do about that. But I want to show it off too because I think it's awesome. Yeah, can't thank Future Lore Studios enough for supporting me. Giving me the opportunity to have more product, more content to show for this game, Legions Realms at War, even with all the ums and likes that I tend to throw in there, and I'm particularly noticing it today. So I apologize for that, and thank you for being patient with me through that. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your time today over on my channel here, looking at what Future Lore Studios sent over to me, seeing some of their awesome, amazingly well-crafted product. And I hope to see you again later. Comment, drop me a like, subscribe, whatever you think. If any of this is interesting, let me know what you think about the art, the game, anything I'm getting wrong. Feel free to throw it on out there. But mostly, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, y'all.